Alrighty. I think we're all set. Send those messages out. All right. I think we are good to go. Got that ready, that ready. All right. Yes, welcome in everybody. Once again, this is the powdered cake pack rips. This is break 220. Are you talking about the redemptions in MVP? It just depends. Like I said, I don't know if they're actually marked with the team, then they'll go to that team. But if they're like a mystery or something like that, I may just hold on to the card till we know what's what, and then it'll go to the actual owner. You know, but I don't know what to kind of see. I really don't open a lot of MVPs, so I'm not 100% sure what the the redemptions look like. Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, okay, you're right. The Atlantic, that's right. Yeah, then most likely I'll probably just random off between the teams out of that division. So if it's Metro, then what's that like Philly, Pittsburgh, Washington, Columbus, Devils, Canes, New York, Islanders, and Rangers. So yeah, so we'll just kind of wait to see what the divisions and everything are, and then we'll kind of go from there. Um, Tonight for our break predictions, we got four new ones. Yeah, like I said, I'm not 100% familiar with MVP. I know a little bit about it. So I try to work on a little bit of something that way for the break predictions. I didn't want to make it all reliant on extended. But tonight, the break predictions are going to be as follows. Now, again, if we get 3 out of 4, again, I normally give away something with that to a lucky participant in this break. If we do 4 out of 4, then we'll not only do the initial prize, but then we'll add a second one to it. So tonight, if we get 3 out of 4, I'm going to kind of add this little um, day with the cup. I know I'm going to add this little hockey pack to somebody's mail day. If we get 3 out of 4, so that will be a giveaway. And then if we get 4 out of 4, not only will I give away the hockey's card stack there, we'll also give away a free spot again because I think we'll probably try to maybe do one more mixer, maybe see what's up. Kind of see what I got on hand and all that, and go from there. See what we can make possible. So we'll do at least one more mixer, a free mixer spot though to somebody. And this is what's on tap for tonight, folks. 24-25 extended and 25-26 MVP. We're going to start with the MVP tonight and then work our way to extended series. So just to be clear about that. Slide these off to the side over there. And but to go back to the break predictions real fast, tonight the break predictions are as follows. Break prediction number 1, pretty standard with most series product. Hit a young gun canvas. We got 3 boxes. I think that's very possible. Break prediction number 2, hit a young gun variation. Again, and that's excludes the young gun canvas. So again, we're looking for outbursts, high gloss, deluxe, exclusives, clear cuts, the acetates, any kind of variation outside of the Young Gun canvas. So, break prediction number 3, hit a color and contours. So again, that's one of the card sets in MVP. It's one of the nicer ones, actually. I always like that set from MVP. So hit a color contours. Doesn't matter the color numbering, as long as it's color contours, all that matters. And then hit a card number to 25 or less. So again, that kind of works for either product, because again, a card number to 25 in MVP would be a superscript, which I think would be a great hit. We did hit a McDavid superscript one time in a break. That was cool. And then of course they did change the thing a little bit, because initially the black scripts were like out of 5. Now they're 101. So I kind of looked into that real quick and saw that. So I thought that was kind of interesting that they changed that over, because initially they were out of 5. They were definitely a super short print card, but and I did actually hit one of those. It was a Quentin Byfield rookie. So that was very pleasantly surprised, and that was a very good hit too. But again, I figured 25 is kind of kosher, just because again, there's possible 25 cards in MVP. There's possible 25s in extended, again, with like the red outbursts or something like that. So all very possible. Again, I tried to. I know this break isn't probably as. I mean, I know extended is probably. I know the MVP is a little bit of controversial, because not everyone likes MVP, which, again, totally fine and fair. But again, it does lend itself for mixers and things like that. It is a bit cheaper. So obviously, because of the price points on the boxes and stuff, it does help itself, because, for $15, getting 5 boxes, I think, is a pretty good deal. Not going to lie. So real quick, we're going to go over our teams list before we really get into it. So tonight, the Bruins are going to sleepers. We have the Hurricanes to Graham. We have the Jets to Evan. Sharks are going to Rob. We have the Capitals to Base Cat. We have Calgary to Nikki. Vegas to Snowy. We have the Hawks going to Graham. Seattle going to Micah. LA going to Graham. We have Detroit going to Izzy. We have Dallas to Sleepers. Buffalo to Brandon Base Cat. We have Pittsburgh going to Izzy. We have the Rangers to Foxy. Florida to Nikki. Blues to Graham. Lightning to Foxy. Senators to Base Cat. Ducks to Izzy. Utah to Graham. Nashville to Liz. Montreal to Brandon Base Cat. We got the Devils to Graham. Canucks to Foxy. We have the Islanders for Will. We have the Oilers going to Rob. Columbus to Micah. Colorado to Micah. Flyers to Jan. Toronto to Foxy. And then Brandon Pittsburgh has the Wild. So as always, best of luck tonight to everybody. Again, we're always going to do the best we can for you guys. Try to hopefully, just hit some good cards for you. That's always the hope. That's always the mission. Each and every time we go live to do these, always doing the best we can, because that's pretty much what we can guarantee. It's all we can guarantee in this game. But we are trying hard as hell each and every time we go live, though, for you folks. So 85 on the sticker, 45 on the box. So I'm starting it off with matching 5s. Again, this is the brand new 25-26 MVP. So I looked, the bigger rookies out of this are obviously Demidov, and Ryan Leonard for the Capitals is in here as well. There's a few other names I noticed. I think Columbus has Owen Sillinger. And there was a couple other names I kind of saw that I kind of remember. I can't remember the one I remember seeing, but 85 on the sticker, 45 on the box. So again, that's kind of the appeal for MVP is more or less when it first comes out, you really got to kind of jump on it then because this is obviously all the newer rookies and stuff like that. So this is their first cards that come out. But obviously, as the more of the products that come out for the year, it kind of dilutes the potency of MVP at that point. So again, it's one of those ones that you just want to hop on early and again, if you're looking to make a trade or get something big off it, the sooner the better with MVP. These are their base cards. Coming to your rink for the Senators, Stutzla and Kachuk. Coming to your rink. Dylan Duke. Rookie one there. Kind of get my pile set. Yeah, they do have like a couple like nice like insert sets in here, Like I said, I understand obviously, I understand it's not obviously the most popular product. We have the script here, the Brandon Hagel for the Bolts. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's kind of the way to look at it. It's just very low risk. Silver strips. That's right. That's right. Again, I'll go back and sleeve some of these later, especially when I get ready to post the spam up from all the breaks this week. Rising to the occasion for the Bolts. Kucherov. Kind of a nice looking one there. Donovan Sabrango. I like that name. Sabrango. That's a fun one to say. Actually, we'll just go ahead and we only got a few boxes tonight anyways, so whatever. That's what I say, whatever. Rising to the occasion. Silver script rookies here. Michael Callahan for the Boston Bruins. The old Boston Bruins rookie silver script. Coming to your rink for the Flyers, Mishkov and Konechny. Going to the old Philadelphias. Philadelphia. It is kind of strange now seeing, Mishkov not being a rookie, obviously, in this product, but, we're going to go back to extended, and he is going to be a rookie. So there's still plenty of 24, 25 stuff that's got to come out, So, we got something red. This could be a color and contours. Could be. It looks like it's got a bit of a die cut to it. So let's take a little peeky. Pull from the back. Let's see what we got. Could be a colors and con. I'm thinking it is. Could be wrong though. It goes like this maybe. Oh no, hello, my name is. And we got rookie here, Michael Callahan for the Boston Bruins. Second, I thought it was like I said, colors and contours. Saw the kind of die cutting on the card, so maybe, but nope. It is a hello, my name is. Oops. It is a rookie going to the Boston Bruins. The autos, I think, I do think they're pink, if I'm not mistaken. So if we see pink, that means we got an auto. But if I remember correctly, I know from opening a few cases of MVP, normally the auto is like a case hit, if you will. Rise into the occasion, Austin Matthews for the Leafs. Again, I mean, they could have changed it around. I mean, that's the thing. They keep reconfiguring all their products and stuff like that, and you just never know. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'll have to kind of see it some more to make that judgment, but I don't know. The Hundo P was just like it's just so corny. Like really, someone actually thought of that, and someone's like, "That's a good idea. Let's, I'll prove it." Like, all right. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm not gonna stop you, but it's wild. Oh, there's a rookie redemption for the Metropolitan. So again, I'm going to random this off amongst the Metropolitan teams. So if you have a Metropolitan team, you will be entered to maybe get that redemption. Send it your way. Coming to your rink. Panarin and Shesterkin. Jacob Melanson. Rookie for the Kraken. Whole new name set to learn here for these new rookies. So that ought to be fun. Always a good time trying to figure out these names. But luckily, again, it's been nice actually having the Blue Jackets to watch again. Oh, it's gold. Kind of gold or something. See what we got. We got a mascot sticker going to the Anaheim Ducks. We got Wild Wing. Going to Anaheim, and Anaheim's going to Liz. A little Wild Wing mascot sticker there for yourself. Always like seeing Stinger when he pops up. Again, like I said, MVP. For me, it's one of those things where MVP is it's a very solid product. If your kid's not like super picky and like I want to be ripping the cup, if it's like he just wants to rip cards, then MVP definitely. Again, if you got kids that like opening cards, I think because again the price point of a hobby box, you can still hit some really nice stuff out of here. Again, I just think it's just a really good product if you got some of them younger ones that want to open cards, but like I said, you don't want to be buying them Black Diamond. It's like we got a rookie here, Joakim Kamel. Joakim Kamel for the Nashville Predators, rising to the occasion. He was electric in his NHL debut. He was electric. Kind of weird though. I wonder if that's more of like a. That one's kind of more. I don't know. Yeah, it's like a team match or something, team color match. I don't know. I don't know. Just looks a little different as well. We got Silver Script, Mason McTavish, the Ducks. They do have a lot of shiny stuff in MVP. That's for show. We got something red. I think another My Name Is. Maybe not. Got net presence going to the Florida Panthers. We got Matthew Tkachuk. Not numbered there. Going through the base. Alrighty. Take down these homies right here. Another shiny one, net presence. We got another, that should be a Hello, My Name Is, I'm guessing. Should be another one. Yep. Rory Cairns. Rory Cairns for the Calgary Flames. Hello, My Name Is. That one's going to you there, Nikki. Got yourself a Hundo P. So I'm guessing these Hello, My Name Is, I'm guessing they're rookies, would be my guess. Little introduction. Rory Cairns, Calgary Flames. Yes, you knocked it. Now you have to try it. All right, we got our last stack of 5, looks like, in our first box of MVP. One more to go after this. We got a Rising to the Occasion. I'm guessing it's probably from the Blackhawks being a red. Connor Bedard. Skarek. Jakob Skarek. Interesting. Mr. Skarek. Mr. Bedard sleeved up. Let's see, got another. Another mascot sticker going to the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa is going to base cat. We got Spartacat. The old Spartacat. What you know about the Spartacat? What you know about that Spartacat? Ooh, something green. Mascot. That's kind of funny. Mascot battle. We have Nordian Victory Green. So Battle of the Greens here. That's kind of funny. We'll have to random that one off. Obviously, if one doesn't care, then we'll just give it to the other one. But Yanni Nyman. I really like, I mean, other than like ones like darker green, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where the beef comes from, but we got ourselves a mascot battle, though, folks. Nordic Victory Green. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's probably very true. To be honest, I'm not going to say you're wrong about that. And we got Silver Script Martin Nietzsche's Avalanche. All right, last pack for our first box. See what we got. Sideways one. We got a net presence. The Boston Bruins, David Pastrnak. Net presence, and Jacob Quillen. The Leafs. All right. Get this looped up real fast. So that's kind of what MVP looks like. Obviously, there's still some much better hits to be had. So again, maybe we could be lucky enough to see something like that in our next box. But overall, like I said, kind of a cool start just to kind of get a look at everything and get acquainted with the product, if you will. Second, let me get the base hits out of the way real fast. What do we got next? 98 on the sticker, 72 on the box. All right. Got 5 packs. 5 packs. Packs and packs. Empty box. 98. 72. Yeah, next up after this box, we'll be getting into the extended then at that point. Coming to your rink, we have the Islanders. Yanni Nyman once again. Open a new pack of top loaders here. For the Islanders, who we got next? So I'd love to see a superscripts, even though, like I said, we're not we're only opening a couple boxes, but another Austin Matthews rising to the occasion. Jacob Melanson. Melanson. Rising to the occasion, Mr. Matthews. 1 second. Need to open this new pack of top loaders. Open that new pack of top loaders. All right. Looking for that loaded box. Can't say case because we're not opening a case. Of course, we do like loaded cases as well. Am I right, folks? Come on now. Garland Silver Scripts. Yep, and like I said, if this break didn't get off the ground, and that's what I'm kind of considering, I'll see what I can kind of get together tomorrow. Oh, that's kind of cool. Laser Focus going to the Dallas Stars. Jake Onger. It's numbered 50 out of 599. Who had the Dallas Stars going to Sleepers? 50 out of 599. Laser Focus. That's a cool one. Numbered one right there. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna see what I can do, about putting together some. I thought about trying to, because again, I mean, I believe we should have pretty much next week off. So, I was kind of debating trying to put a price list together to kind of put like a little bit more of a bulk breakup, if you will. But I don't know. It just kind of depends, I guess, on what we want to do. And actually, I was going to ask that as well. Panarin and Shesterkin. I was going to second. I was going to see if anybody wanted to do like a case break instead of mixers this coming week. Obviously, we would probably still try to keep it on the cheap side of things, but I could probably find a decent deal on a case if that's what we wanted to do instead. And it's like same for hit, man. What is up with that? Kachuk neck presence. Yeah, we had a double Kachuk. We've hit a couple doubles of those coming to the rinks. We've hit the double Matthews. So I'm saying, like, man, come on now, Upper Deck. I know you can hit that shuffle button once or twice more. Come on now. Don't lie to me now. So we'll see what's going on again with everybody. Like I said, I'd like to hopefully try to use up what I have left for product wise. But again, if we're interested in getting, like I said, a case of something, then it's like stuck. There it goes. Huh. Not really sure what it was stuck on. Like a little bit of adhesive or something on there. But going to the Philadelphia Flyers, Rodrigo Abels, Rodrigo Abels, Philadelphia Flyers. Oh, stupid of me. One moment. Knocking shit all around, unfortunately. All right. Back to the task at hand. Let's see what we got next pack up. And again, we hit one of these in the first box. Chuck Stutzla. We got Donovan Sabrango. I like that name, Sabrango. Sabrango. Going to the Senators. And we got Silver Script Vincent Trocheck up next for the Rangers. Halfway mark for our second box of MVP. Again, we're going to be getting to the extended series up next. Of course, that will revert back to 24-25. Amazing. All right, last half of our second box. Let's get some mojo going on here. Come on now, Upper Deck. And we got mascot sticker for the Vancouver Canucks. We got Finn. Loosely associated with me, you know. I think he's like a second cousin or some shit. We have Finn here for the Vancouver Canucks. Vancouver's going to Foxy. The old Foxy boxing. What we got? We got the green. Again, that's incredible. Like we're literally like, what are the odds of like everything being the same, like right down the middle, except for like a couple cards so far. Everything else has been like pulling kind of like just the same. Goodness gracious, Upper Deck, I swear. I do declare. Morty and Victory Green. We got Silver Script Brian Rust. All right. I'm telling you, that's insane. Like literally, like blow for blow here. This kills me. Like out of the infinite combinations you could put in a box, you know. Oh well, that's Upper Deck for you, I suppose. got, I guess this is a throwback, be my guess, unless it's just a vet, but Elias Pettersson for the Vancouver Canucks. Hello, my name is. I thought they were only doing the rookies there with that, but that is definitely not a rookie. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, so this could be okay. So he is a rookie then. Okay, I guess say like, come on now, homie. Like, what's that about? I guess the management didn't care how much they screwed people up with that one. We got a diamond in our hands, folks. We don't care. Names be damned. We'll have a whole line of Elias Petterssons. And we got our rookie silver script here, Jacob Quillen. Quillen. Jacob Quillen for the Leafs. And there he is, folks. The man of the hour. The Tower of Power. The man who's too sweet to be sour. For the Philadelphia Flyers, that's a nice one there. Going to you, Jam. We got Gritty. Don't sleep on Gritty, folks. Do not sleep on the Gritty. That's all I have to say about that. Good old Gritty. Yeah, it's insane. It's another repeat there. Connor Bedard. Got a couple more packs left to go. Then we'll get into that extended 2 packs left. And there it is. Rise to the occasion. Upper Deck did not definitely rise to the occasion with this one, though. They fell asleep at the wheel, dude. All right, last pack. Trying to think what hit what hit haven't we repeated yet? That's gonna be the hit right there. And we got Mr. Elite himself for the Boston Bruins, silver script, Morgan Agiki. Sneaky geeky. Alrighty. We got our extended box right there. Give me one momento, por favor. To the base and the hits and everything out of the way. Interesting look at MVP for sure. It's definitely an interesting product to open. Definitely an interesting product to open. $99 on the sticker. 40 on the box. All right, push that down, make some room in the garbage. There we go. Empty box. 99, a great one. And 40. Let's see how great it can be. First box of extended. We still got 2 more back there. Let's see. We did not hit colors and contour, so that break prediction will not come true. But everything else can still be hit out of extended, though, so that's okay. We got Silver Skates, Austin Matthews. Beehive, Pasternak. Then we got Rupe Hintz, UD Canvas for the Stars. Always got to be careful when you're coming up to those with them horizontals, because it could be something nice if it's a Young Gun canvas. Could be. Not guaranteed, but it could be. Give yourself that chance. So we got a Young Gun in this pack. Got Mitch Marner. And we got a left winger going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Nikita Grabenkin. And we got a silver outburst right behind that for the Vegas Golden Knights, Wild Bill. Silver outburst base. Nikita Grabenkin. 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 And then we got, let's sleeve this up again. Only a couple boxes tonight, so take our time. Not a big deal. It's Friday night anyways, so I got nowhere to be right now. So I would say just sit back and relax. Anna normally likes Kill Bill. If I'm not mistaken. Jitlushenko, Rookie Reflections. We got Mason McTavish, Oracles for the Ducks. And Cutter Gauthier, Pros and Prospects for the Ducks as well. We got Brennan Othman for the Rangers right up next. And then we got first round draft Will Smith for the Sharks. And look at that, Mason McTavish for the Ducks as well, Pros and Prospects to follow up the Cutter Gauthier there. What do we have next? Got a young or a canvas in here. I don't want to say it's a young gun yet. I don't know that. We got Bradley Nadeau. McKinnon Silver Skates. And for the Edmonton Oilers, Ryan Nugent Hopkins. The Nuge is loose. Let's see. Looks like we got a young gun in here. We got a black and white canvas. It's not a young gun, but going to the Calgary Flames, we have a black and white canvas, Mackenzie Weegar. We got the old defenseman. Nathan Clearman, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Young Guns. And then we got Mitch Marner, Encore. Again, it is a black and white canvas, so we will go ahead and sleeve it up right now. Black and white canvas going to the Flames. So there you go, Nikki. It's always nice when the trades work out. Obviously, sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes you kind of end up trading away maybe something good for something not as good. But then again, sometimes it works in your favor. Sometimes you trade for the right team. You know, it happens. Take a quick peek. See what we can see real fast. Liam Ogren for the Wild Silver Skates. Cale Makar. Looks like we got maybe an all-star canvas. Cale Makar on the Avalanche. We got the all-star skills canvas. Going to the Vancouver Canucks, we got Quinn Hughes. And then Vancouver's going to Foxy there. All-star skills. Pay the bills. So there you go, Foxy. It's a pretty decent little hit for the Canucks. Alrighty. We have the gold Encore for Quinn Hughes. Another defenseman. Going to, again, our new guy here. He's doing pretty well with the Islanders. We got Isaiah George, young gun, for the Islanders. Go good with your Siplikov he hit the other night. And we got a Blue Dazzler. To the San Jose Sharks, we got Tyler Toffoli. Again, like I said, for being the new guy here, Will's done pretty well with the Islanders, even though, again, that we all, like I said, it's pretty obvious. Again, the Islanders are a regular, if you will. So we have no problem really pulling the Islanders in most breaks. That's why, again, I mean, it was kind of the same way with the Senators there for a long time with us, and that's why I was always surprised whenever we didn't get more Senators fans in the room, especially early on, because it was like everything was Senators at that point. It was absolute insanity. But then again, like I said, some folks in here, they get on some hot streaks. I mean, we've had a few folks really come in here and clean house on like several occasions in like a row, leaving nothing but the crumbs. Sanity, Artemi Panarin, future impact. Got another Ranger, Igor Shesterkin, Oracles. Kirill Kaprizov, pros and prospects. Don't know when it's going to come. Don't know where, what team, how, what form. Oh, we got a deluxe here. Deluxe base. Parker Kelly. 76 out of 250. Deluxe base going to the Avalanche. We got Fedor Svechkov, first round draft. And then Cole Caulfield, encore. Get this bad boy all sleeved up like so. Old Parker Kelly. 2 more packs in our first box. Still have 2 more boxes to go. So we got another young gun here. Oh, that's a nice one going to the Detroit Red Wings. Didn't see that one coming. Premier's level 1, 252 out of 999. Detroit is going to Izzy. Sebastian Casa. Nice one there. And we got a center. Could it be the center of centers? It is not. But going to the Nashville Predators, we have Fedor Svechkov. The Nashville Young Gun. Fabian Lysel, pros and prospects. So decent little pack there. I did forget. I know we talked about it, but I forgot there initially when it was mentioned that they were going to stop making Trilogy or whatever. That one kind of got cut. So we kind of added those premiere hits to extended, which again, it's not a bad idea. I'm always all for, especially when it comes to extended, adding more hits and things like that, more quality hits, if you will. So if you're going to get rid of a product, I mean, it's kind of cool. You can kind of move those hits over like that. Oh yeah, sorry about that, Liz. Fedor Svechkov. Something there for right now. All right. Last pack. Maverick Bork. Fedor Svechkov for the Nashville Predators. And we got Robert Thomas of the Blues. Canvas. All right. So I'm going to put this bad boy down. Tilt that one kind of up there. You can see that one a little bit better now in the background. 1 second. Let me get the base and hits out of the way. Let's see what we got up next. 75 on the sticker. It's like 07 on the box. Probably have to change out my garbage can after this break. I've been just trying to see how much I can fit in one bag. It's getting kind of full though. Empty box. 75 on the sticker, and again we got 07 on the box. All right, I'd still love to hit a Mishkov Young Gun canvas. I haven't hit one of those yet. We were able to hit the Celebrini in one of our cases there, so love to hit a Mishkov now. Kadri. Speaking of Mishkov, or Encore. And then we got Mikhail Sergachev UD Canvas for Utah. Next pack up, what do we got? Looks like we got a silver, looks like a base on the Silver Outburst there. We got Connor Bedard. And we got the old center going to the Buffalo Sabres, Tyson Kozak. And then another Tyler Toffoli for the Sharks. So a Dazzler and a Silver Outburst going San Jose's way. The old Silver Outburst. All right, pack number 3. For a second there, I thought we had an acetate, but I think it's a Oracle's card. Kind of saw that little gap there. It's kind of hopeful. Kopitar, Future Impact. We got Brady Tkachuk up next, Oracles. And Beehive, Denton Mateychuk for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Denton Mateychuk. Reed Sider, Future Impact. And we got a left wing going to the Minnesota Wild, Michael Milne. Michael Milne for the Minnesota Wild, Young Gun. And then we got Victor Hedman, Beehive. Freihafter Hat. All right, get him sleeved up. All snugged away in his new home. Michael Milne. for the Wild. Matt Rempe. Another Matt Rempe. And there it is, Young Gun Canvas going to the Nashville Predators, Adam Wilsby. So there you go, Liz. Adam Wilsby, Young Gun Canvas. So that'll take care of your first break prediction there. That's now out of the way. So now you're looking for a Young Gun variation and looking for a card out of 25 or less. So there you go, Liz. Good vibes for yourself. Alrighty, what do we got up next? And we got a black and white canvas Owen Power for the Buffalo Sabres. Kind of a cool picture there with the reflection. Got Liam, excuse me, Liam Ogren for the Wild up next. And then Mr. Rutger McGroarty for the Penguins. There we go. So it's another Young Gun, it looks like. Okay, we got ourselves a photo variant right here. Outdoor game or whatever it is, the Heritage Classic. It's a nice one going to the Edmonton Oilers. We got Leon Draisaitl. We got a goalie right behind him. Going to the Seattle Kraken, Ales Stezka. We got Beehive Demko. Oh, yes, you did trade for Edmonton. I did forget about that. So that's a good one there for you, Snowy. Darn good player there, Leon Draisaitl. And there it is, outdoor variation. So congrats there, my man. Congrats, congrats, congrats. It's a solid hit for the Oilers. We like solid, as long as it's solid. All right. Mr. Stezka. All right. You know, certain guys just follow me around, I suppose. And we've definitely hit our share of Draisaitl. Gold Encore Nazar for the Hawks. We got our Blue Dazzler. Hi, Mr. Nadeau. And we got ourselves a rookie Dazzler going to the St. Louis Blues. We got Zach Dean. Blue Dazzler. The Blue Dazzler. Zach Dean. St. Louis, I think, is going to Graham. Going to the Graham Meister. So, but yeah, yeah, and again, like I said, that's always cool. I'm always like, so I'm glad to, decide. I just enjoy, pulling good cards for you guys. Obviously, the bigger the better, but again, if it's a PC, that's what I'm saying though. Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be a monster for me to really like enjoy hitting it. Because again, if I know it's something, if it's like a player you collect or a team or just whatever, I know, if you're like me, I collect just about anything Columbus, so I always like seeing just Columbus hits in my boxes and stuff like that. We got Owen Power Silver Skates. We got Jason Robertson up next, and then Logan Stankoven Encore. But yeah, I just enjoy hitting PC cards and stuff for you guys. Again, it can be something minor, or it could be something major. It's all good, really. It is all good. Got Zachary Bolduc. Rasmus Dahlin. And Jason Dickinson for the Hawks, UD Canvas. 2 packs to go, then we'll get into the final box of the break. Again, like I said, we've got an exclusive base. That's not an exclusive Young Gun, but we tried. There you go. So there you go, Snowy. There's another one for you. UD exclusive All-Star Game, 59 out of 100, Leon Draisaitl. And there you go. And then a Will Smith right behind it. So there you go. Heck of a pack there, Snowy. Heck of a pack. And then Macklin Celebrini Pros and Prospects to round out the pack. So yeah, heck of a pack there, Snowy. Yeah, obviously this is the All-Star photo variant there. 59 out of 100, Leon Draisaitl, UD exclusive. I'll pop him up just for a moment, and then we'll go ahead and get Mr. Smith. Old Will Smith Young Gun. Get into the last pack. See what we got before we get into the last box. Liam Ogren. Rookie Reflections. Pros and Prospects. Pedersen for the Nucks. And then we got Connor Zary. Canvas for the Flames. All right. On to the last box of the break. Again, I think for $15, not a bad little break here. So hopefully we enjoyed ourselves. 92 on the sticker. 32 on the box. So we got some matching twos there. See if that matters. Empty box. 92 once again on the sticker. 32 on the box. All right. Got enough room. Let's hope so. All right. Final box, everybody. Once again, thank you guys. Do appreciate it for hanging out. I think maybe tomorrow being Saturday, I'm going to probably work on trying to get into spam up from the past, several breaks we did this week. So I'll get all that kind of updated and posted, and we'll get that going. But like I said, I may look at post up one more break possibly tomorrow. Oh, there you go for the Panthers. Day with the Cup. Bang, Anthony Stolarz. Oh, we got a teammates right behind them. Oh, it's a Young Gun checklist there. Kira Mackey and Will Smith. So that's a hell of a pack right there. Obviously, we'll have to random this off between, I think, Foxy and Snowy. Kira Mackey, Will Smith. And as always, the Day with the Cup. He's the goalie, right? I think. Yep, he's a goalie. All right, that's fine. Thought about it for a second. I thought maybe we should just go ahead and one touch it, but I was like, no, that's okay. I'll just keep it to a top loader. But who had Florida? Nikki Yeehaw. Goodness gracious, girl. And I would say it's nice too, because it is definitely it's a goalie, so it's up your alley there. Anthony Stolarz, Day with the Cup. Excuse me. First one we've actually hit in the break, obviously, but I did hit one in one of my personal boxes. This is the one that I hit right here. This is actually part of the card package. If we get the 3 break credits done. We still need 2 more to go. It still happen though. Again, just need pretty much just like a red Outburst base, and then like an Outburst Young Gun. Yeah, Frank Nazar. Frank Nazar once again. And for the Nashville Predators, we have Brady Shea going to Nashville. All right, what we got up next? I think this is numbered. Yep, it is numbered. So another one here going to the Dallas Stars. It's like 33 out of 250. 33 out of 250 for the Dallas Stars. So we had Dallas once again. Going to sleepers. Logan Stankoven. That's a nice one there. We got the Logan Milieu. Draisaitl. I know that numbering can be kind of hard to see. So I know that was definitely so we hit one of these initially in one of our first cases. I think it was a Will Smith one, and I didn't catch it at first. So I just thought it was like a gold variant, non-numbered. But then, like I said, if you just look, it's kind of hard. Again, if you don't know where to look, it's kind of hard to see it there. But it is numbered though. Again, I think it's 33 out of 250, if I'm not mistaken. Take that one down, put him up. Jared McCann. Matvey Mishkov. And then we got Mr. Kevin Korchinski. Moving right along. Got a gold beehive in there. The old gold beehive. Gold beehive Malkin. And we got ourselves a defenseman, and we got a blue dazzler as well. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, we have Owen Pickering. We have a blue dazzler behind Owen. Going to so that was all Pittsburgh pack. How about that? Rutger McGroarty. So that's going to Pittsburgh. That's a nice hit. Solid hit. Had someone message me yesterday about the Rutger McGroartys we hit in our one case of credentials. I was like, I don't know. Dude hit him. That's is a big Pens fan, so I think he's trying to collect homie right now. So it's like, maybe. I mean, you can always ask, I guess, but I don't think you're going to get him. Pittsburgh is going to Miss Zaza Zegras. Good old Rutger McGroarty. Put him up in the background. That's a nice hit. We'll get those bad boys sleeved up. Very cool. Bo Horvat for the Islanders. William Eklund for the Sharks Oracles. Maverick Bork, Pros and Prospects for the Stars. David Pastrnak for the Bruins. We have Jared McCann, Pros and Prospects for the Kraken. And then we got Mr. Jack-Eye canvas. It good bit of his stuff as well. Jack-Eyes. Actually got a pretty good spread, I think, that year, 22-23, from the Montreal camp, because they had Jack-Eye, Gooley, and then Slafkovsky, then Harris as well. We got a pretty good mix of all of them. We're definitely lucky enough to hit some pretty decent Slafkovskys as well. Got a Outburst base coming up. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins as well, Matt Grzelcyk. So kind of noticing a few teams, having some luck in this one, and kind of, I want to say, running away with it, but definitely getting their fair share of hits. But again, that's how it works, right? It's just, you just don't know what's inside these boxes until you actually get in and open them. You just never know. Got Marchand. We got our first rookie Oracles. Logan Mailloux. And we got Horvat Encore for the Islanders. We're down to our final stack of 3 packs in the break. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. Nice to have a little bit of fun. I figured this break, again, I know we've been kind of running some more bigger stuff than like MVP, and I get that. Like I said, it's not as glamorous. But again, like I said, 5 boxes, $15. I thought that was more than fair. I thought that would definitely generate interest, and it did. Definitely super glad that we were able to get the break sold out. So, but again, like, so tomorrow, I'll probably set something a little bit bigger up. Again, we'll see what happens with it. I'll see what I got, see what I can do. Well, it'll be 3 teams per game. Well, just depends, I think, on how each of the products are set up. Of course, that's why I always like having multiple years as well. When you have that multiple year blanket a little bit, kind of expand the hit possibilities. Got Bolduc. Got McGroarty. Got Lucas Raymond. My guess is probably one more young gun. See if it has any more surprises for us. Jonathan Lekiramaki, Josh Morrissey. And we got a young gun canvas here. But who is it going to? Going to the Buffalo Sabres. Who else? Kozak. Tyson Kozak. Buffalo young gun canvas. So going to the Sabres. We had the Sabres base cat. Had the Sabres. Very cool. Let's put that bad boy right there. Last pack of the break, everybody. And we got something in there. It's looks acetate-y. Probably a base would be my guess. It is not a base. I think it's actually a young gun. So we got the clear cut young gun already. It looks like two young guns right there. So, oh, goodness gracious. We're going to end on something hopefully nice. It does look like a young gun. So what we're going to do, well, we got the base young gun right here for the Dallas Stars, Justin Hirakawan. Going to the Dallas Stars, we got Beehive Aho. All right. It is a young gun. Let's see what position we're working with here. How big can it be? If it says center, it could be pretty big. It is a left winger. Well, let's see what we got. Again, it is a young gun clear cut. Left wing. Chase Bradley going to the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche are going to Micah. So Chase Bradley for the Colorado Avalanche. Clear cut young gun. Will end the break. So very cool. So again, I think overall pretty cool kind of quality break. Like I said, I think for the price, and again, like I said, getting 5 boxes and gave us at least a good 90 minutes of entertainment. So it's about a movie's worth. But no, I do appreciate it. And like, so hopefully, like, really, I hope you guys had fun. And like I said, I'm really trying to take this time right now, kind of away from like the cases and stuff and doing mixers and things like that. But again, if we want to go back to doing a case break again with like this coming week, again, let me know, and I can obviously look into, trying to find something on the cheaper side of things, so maybe we could put up and, um, kind of see what we can do breaking wise with that. But again, like I said, we still got some stuff on hand, so I'll probably be putting together, like I said, another little mixer. Or again, depends how big we want to go, but I'll kind of see what I can do and try to put together another mixer for us. And again, just see if we can get it filled. And if not, hey, that's very cool. I will try to get spam up though from the previous. I think we've had this is like break number 5 or something now. So I'll get all the break spam and stuff put together and get everything sleeved and ready to rock and roll. And then again, I'll probably get all that stuff mailed out for you guys on Sunday. So it'll go out to you guys on Monday. So yeah, so probably expect some spam tomorrow in the morning from the this week of breaks. And again, we'll kind of see what's going on, what our appetite is for next week, and again, if we want to try to, if we can handle one more mixer, see what's going on. But again, as always, I'll keep you guys informed and keep you guys in the know-how. Obviously, with the break chat and all that. So I do tip my cap to you guys as always. My sign of gratitude to you folks. Again, you guys are the ones that make this possible. So again, I'm always really grateful for you guys and just like I said, trusting me to do this for you. Um, Definitely is a privilege. I will say that. So it is a privilege, folks, and I do not take it lightly. Always want to do good for you guys. Like I said, I wish I could guarantee good all the time and great and awesome and amazing, but again, like I said, I work with what I get, but I'm always trying to do the best I can for you folks each and every time we do these breaks, and it's always just the way it's going to be. So, but with that, everybody, again, thank you so much for again hanging out and watching the break, filling the break up, and just hanging out and talking and stuff. Um, Again, just always looking forward to that next time we can get the next break filled and come on here and go live and do some breaking and ripping with you guys and hang out and see what kind of damage we can do to some product. But all right, guys, rock and roll, heavy metal. You guys all have a good night tonight. Again, congrats to the hitters as always. And yeah, just look forward to it next time we get together to do this. All right, guys, it's time for me to sign off here. You guys all have a good night. See you next time, folks. We are signing off.